Hey there, it's me, Matthew. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Last time we talked about Nehemiah and how God put it on his heart to go rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. Nehemiah trusted in God, and in just 52 days, the walls of Jerusalem were rebuilt. Today we're going to be talking about the rest of the Old Testament. Let's get started.
Bible story time.
Bible story time. So, there's a lot to be discussed about the books known as the major and minor prophets. I think we're going to do a Bible basics on it, so be on the lookout for it. But today, we're keeping it short and simple. Anyways, after Nehemiah, the story of the Old Testament is told through these books of the prophets. And now you might be thinking to yourself, Self? Yeah? What's a prophet? I don't know. Sounds like we need a word of the week. Word of the week! This week's word of the week is prophet. Say it with me. Prophet. Good job! A prophet is a messenger of God. A person who would go and tell the Israelite people what God has got to say. Prophet! These messengers would go to the Israelites and the surrounding nations to pass judgment on them and or give them messages of hope. Ones that encourage them about the future. And we're going to focus more on the messages of hope because oftentimes they are about Jesus. Like in Isaiah 7, where it talks about Jesus' mother giving birth to him and calling him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. Or in Micah 5, where it talks about a king coming out of the town of Bethlehem. Or in Isaiah 53, where it talks about Jesus taking on the sins of many, the sins of the people, and the punishment that comes along with it. Now, I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot in the major and the minor prophets that I just don't understand. And that's okay. I'm ever learning more and more each day about them, and I hope the same is for you. Now the Old Testament ends, and there's actually, before the New Testament begins, there's actually a 400-year period of silence where God doesn't talk to his people. Talk about, what? A little anxiety building maybe, where there's all this buildup in the Old Testament. There's a king coming. He's going to save his people. He's going to be God with us. All these things. And then there's just silence. I would have had a tough time with it. I'm not very good at waiting. I would have been like, where is it, God? But they had to wait. Luckily for us, though, we don't have to wait. We have the rest of the Bible, the New Testament. And all you have to do is flip the page. No waiting 400 years. It's pretty cool. So, we're going to get to that next time. But a final thought for us today. What is something that you've hoped for and had to wait for it? Like you were longing for something to happen. And you just had to wait for it. How did you feel? How did you react? Talk about it with somebody you trust this week. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!